Hi and welcome to my channel. My name is Carsten and I talk about my reestablishing my lost or stolen music collection, and I'm getting very close to have reached the number of 700 CDs, but I'm not there yet. I'm only at 699. But what have I bought lately? Well, I got Dennis DeYoung's 26 East Volume 1. Actually, it wasn't named Volume 1 when it came out, but Dennis had made so many songs when they recorded it that they brought this one out, 26 East Volume 2. It's a two great album. It's typical Dennis DeYoung, Styx inspired, of course, and I really enjoy those two albums. Took me a while to get them because they're quite expensive here in Germany, but I found them. So that was Dennis DeYoung, 26 East Volume 1 and 2. I was listening to in the prog seat a couple of days back, or a couple of weeks back, and they talked about Khan, and I actually got hold of this one, Space Shanty. The album is from 1978 or something like that, and I really enjoyed it. It's very melodic progressive rock music, and it's fun to listen to. I got Bachman Turner Overdrive's Greatest Hits, and I paid €4 for that, so I couldn't leave it in the store. I'm trying to finish up with my 38 special, so this time I found Special Forces with tracks like Caught Up in You, Backdoor Stranger, You Keep Running Away, Firestarter. Just a great 38 special album. When I was in Copenhagen to see Saga live, I visited a friend of mine called Sten, and he played this one for me. It's Nick Mason's A Saucer Full of Secrets. It's a live album, and I listened to it. He had it on vinyl, and as soon as I got back home, I ordered it, and here it is. Nick Mason's A Saucer Full of Secrets. For those who don't know who Rick Mason is, he's the drummer of Pink Floyd. Now, this one has been impossible to find in Europe, so I bought it directly from Robbie Steinhardt's homepage, and it's the album Not in Kansas Anymore. And this is well, you can say it as a double meaning because it's a quotation from the Wizard of Oz, and of course that Robbie Steinhardt doesn't play with Kansas anymore. But it's a great album, and I really enjoyed it. I only played it twice since I got it, but that's really good. It's so sad that Robbie Steinhardt passed away before it was released. Then I've got Blackberry Smoke, Homecoming, live in Atlanta, Georgia, 2018. This is one of my, it's really a great album with Blackberry Smoke. And Blackberry Smoke is the next, well, not the next, but one of the first concerts I'm going to see in 2023 when they come to Denmark. So Blackberry Smoke, Homecoming, live in Atlanta, recommendable. I was, of course, at Saga, and this was one of the albums I didn't have with Saga. This is Trust, and it's a great. It's not their best album, but it's really a typical high standard Saga album. I liked it, and they actually at the concert they played Trust live, so that was one of the reasons why I tried to get it. Now again, I'm listening a lot to Sea of Tranquility, and here they talked about Glass Hammer, and I got this Glass Hammer album. It's called The Breaking of the World, and it's from 2015, and it's a really great album. I like this Glass Hammer, but it's very difficult to find Glass Hammer in Europe, so I might have to contact my sources in US. But that is one of the great albums that I got. Now, there's one album that I will pick out here because it was given to me by my friend. Just a second. There you go. At the Fall Fest in Poughkeepsie, New York, my good friend Rick Belabonte actually gave me this album called The Blue Side, and it's blues music when it's absolutely best. I really enjoyed it, and I can only recommend you to go find Rick Labonte anywhere online to buy his music, because it's just great music. He's a fantastic singer and he's a fantastic musician. Recommendable, The Blue Side from Rick Labonte. So, of course, I had other CDs, but there will be too many to show, so I will just name them here. I got Vangelis, Heaven and Hell, or Vangelis, Guitaro, The Light of the Spirit, and I bought the Bette Midler Experience, The Divine Bette Midler, which is her greatest hits. And the one reasons I bought it, there was 3 songs that I really liked from her, and they were all on the album, so that's why I got it. I got Wings Greatest, and I got a Kansas album I haven't seen before. Let me put that out here. Kansas, the album. There you go. Here, a double CD with Kansas I had never seen before, and it was not in the discography, but it's a double CD. The first CD is with the London Symphonic Orchestra, and the other one is deep cuts from their catalog, where you get Cold Grey Morning, Black Fathom 4, Desperate Times, Need, I Can Fly, Freaks of Nature, Under the Knife, Peaceful and Warm, Hope Once Again. And of course, with the London Symphonic Orchestra, you have Dust in the Wind, Song for America, Miracles Out of Nowhere, Hold On, Cheyenne Anthem, The Wall, Need to Know, and Nobody's Home. So it's a great album, and as a huge Kansas fan, I need to have what they have out, and that's why I got this one. So back to the list, I got a Jackson Browne album called Looking East, Wishbone Ass Argus, which is again a recommendation from In the Proxy, and that's about it. I have a couple of albums on the way. Some of them are ordered already in August, like Imperial Age new album, New World, and I got Zonas Umbras I bought at the Bandcamp, and a couple of others. So I will pass my 700 mark in a few days. But that's all for me from this time. Thank you and goodbye.